Alright, so the next Sony exclusive Ratchet and Clank is now out on PC, and again, it is done by Nixxes Studio, and it is another fantastic port from them. Just like all their previous PC port, you will have the launcher first, where you can change all your settings to your liking before booting up the game. I wish more company would do that. There are tons of graphical options that you can change as expected from them. There is ultra-wide support as advertised in gameplay and in the cutscenes. However, a little disappointing that I found out that the menus are still constrained to 16 by 9, so that is very disappointing. Now, this game is the first one to utilize Microsoft Direct Store's version 1.2. The previous one was Forspoken, but that was just using version 1.0. And I would say I didn't really notice any slowdown or anything like that. It felt just like if I was playing on the PS5. So it is working again. It is on an NVMe. The Samsung 980 Pro is what I'm using. So it might varies depending on what hard drive you have as well. But personally, for the hard drive that I have, I did not notice any slowdown during a lot of transition. As for the performance, the game runs really smooth after I adjusted all the setting to my liking and aligning it with my system. There was no performance issue, no hitches or stutters, anything like that, so it is a great port again. It does support all the usual upscaling technology, DLSS2 and DLSS3, FSR 2.1, and the Intel one. And also HDR for those that have HDR monitors. Now, when it comes to the controls, the PC and mouse works absolutely fine. Actually, it feels really comfortable and very natural. There wasn't anything that I had to change. I was completely fine with the default settings. I did found out that if you're using controller, PS5 controller, there is an experimental function now that you can use the PS5 wirelessly with haptic feedback. Previously, you had to have it plugged in, but now they have an experiment option now in the controller menu where you can enable it and still have haptic feedback using the PS5 controller wirelessly. So that is pretty awesome. I tried it and it is working great. So yeah, it's the first game to utilize that. So hopefully more games will do that in the future. So at this point, Nixxes Studio is pretty known for the excellent port, and Sony continues to raise the bar with their PC port when it comes to their exclusive. If you don't own a PS5, you've never played this game before, I highly recommend it. It is an incredible game. It can be enjoyed by all ages. Fun combat, just very fluid. Great cast of character. I really love the addition of the new Wombat. I think she is a lot of fun, and I actually prefer playing her in this one than Ratchet. So yeah, if you haven't played, I highly recommend you pick it up. If you can't justify the price with Sony's port, then definitely put it on your wish list. So play it and enjoy it, because it's one of the best games on the PS5, and I think it's still one of the best platforms that came out in the last couple of years. And it still looks absolutely gorgeous, especially in HDR. Alright guys, so that will do it in this video. Until the next one, I will see you all. Take care. Bye.
You have returned early from your conquest.
Yes, Emperor!